All right. Welcome to tonight's junior varsity action between the Redmen of Smith Center and the Blue Jays of Norton. Starting tonight for the Redmen, you have Kelsch, McKenzie, Overmiller, Doan, and Weltmer. This is going to be a three-quarter action game, 24 minutes as opposed to 32. This is Doan on the floor for the Blue Jays as they get acquainted with their roster. It's Eli Jones, number 4, as McKenzie's shot is strong, and this is Jones coming the other way. You also have number 11 there with the ball, Dean Clark, and Ryan Wilderman. Number 15, Cooper Bailey on the floor, and Tice Melvin as well. That's Ian Doan had the rebound there briefly. Eli Jones with the steal. This is Melvin from 3, off the mark. Kelsch with the rebound. Beg your pardon, that was Wilderman. And this is Ian Doan. The Weltmer in the corner. Up top to Overmiller. Still wearing that brace on that left hand. Doan. To Kelsch. Kelsch on the drive into the paint. Finds McKenzie all alone on the right block. And 2-0 Redmen lead here. 6.5 minutes left. This is Eli Jones, guarded by Kelsch, almost stolen by Doan. But foul on the drive. That's Caden Weltmer on the drive. Or Caden Weltmer with the foul on the drive, I should say. And this is Dean Clark with a chance to shoot 2. Scoreboard has yet to award Teagan his basket. There it goes. Clark good for both of his. This is Overmiller. Looking for McKenzie on the block. McKenzie with the move into the paint. Throws it into the stands, looking for Kelsch. Teagan is in good position. You'd like to see him go up and take that shot. But he will as he continues to grow in that confidence and strength. This is Wilderman driving on McKenzie. Backs it out to number 15, Cooper Bailey, who finds the cutting Jones, who gets to go down. So 4-2 now after back-to-back point opportunities for the Blue Jays. Weltmer has it knocked out of bounds by Clark. I think Clark injured his elbow or arm or shoulder there. They're checking him out of the game as number 3, Corwin Cox, is checking in for him. Looks like he might have jammed something on that. This is Kelsch inbounding to McKenzie. Overmiller. Weltmer on the drive. Tries to get it in the corner to Doan, and the ball's deflected and goes off Doan's head out of bounds, and so it's going to be blue ball. This is Jones driving on McKenzie. McKenzie forces a miss. A scrum for the ball over Miller. Comes away with it. And bringing it up. Going to pull up from 3. Long on it. As Wilderman gets the rebound. Comes the other way. Stopped by Overmiller. As the ball finds its way up top to number 1, who's strong on the 3-point attempt. And Kelsch grabs the rebound and draws a foul. I'm going to call Eli Jones for that foul. Team's second foul. Norton's going to put some pressure in as Smith Center checks McCartney in for Weltmer. So really 4 decent ball handlers on the court now for Smith Center. Although there is a turnover there, and Eli Jones misses the layup. McKenzie gets the board. That was Teagan's second rebound to go with his 2 points. McCartney finds a cutting Doan who gets it to drop. So 2 points for Ian. An assist there for McCartney as Wilderman's off the mark and McCartney gets the board. This is Overmiller. Trying to find the cutting McCartney. Going to get called for a travel. So number 15, that's Cooper Bailey inbounding for Norton. And this is Eli Jones. Going to be picked up by Kelsch. This is Wilderman. Corwin Cox. Steal by Kelsch. Kelsch going to get it across the timeline. That's Doan now. Going to his left to Kelsch for 3. Passes it up. Takes a step in. Misses. McCartney with the tap out. Overmiller with the rebound. Doan for 3. Off the mark. McKenzie with the offensive board. Put back no good. McKenzie again. Gets it to go down. So 2 more for McKenzie. And 2 boards there as well. He's got 4 and 4. Corwin Cox off the mark as Overmiller goes up big for the rebound. Wyatt draws a foul. We're under 3 minutes left now in the first half, really, the way we're playing this with this quarter short game. This is McKenzie now. Back to Overmiller. Corner to Overmiller. McKenzie trying to get it back to the cutting Overmiller. The give and go doesn't work as it's picked off by Eli Jones, and he's fouled by Kelsch on the drive. It's going to be on the floor. This is Melvin to Jones, guarded by Kelsch. Wilderman, it wiggles free for 2. So it's tied at 6 here. Kelsch up ahead to McKenzie. To McCartney, to Overmiller in the corner. Off the mark. McKenzie with another offensive board. And a turnaround is good. So 6 and 5 for Teagan now. That's Jones off the mark. Offensive rebound by number 1. McCartney there. Gets it stolen by Melvin. Back to Jones on the block. He's cut off by Kelsch. This is Wilderman, short from 3. McKenzie with his 6th rebound. He's going to draw the foul. Tristan Platt checking in for Ian Doan. Tristan's going to inbound it. That's Kelsch up to Overmiller. Had it poked away by Jones. Overmiller comes away with it. They were on that part of the floor where there's sunshine. Looked like they were wearing those children's flash-up shoes there for a second. This is McCartney getting to the free throw line. Platt in the corner. Back up top to McCartney, to Kelsch for three. And Tarek, kaboom. You like to see that from Tarek, that catch and shoot motion. This is McKenzie with the block. McKenzie with the board. McKenzie now has 7 boards. That was his first block of this JV game. Tristan looking for Wyatt. Wyatt gets it to McCartney, who finds Kelsch on the elbow. Off the mark. Jones for the last shot. Off the mark. Going to give Platt the board there. So we're going to call this halftime. It's 11-6. Going to take a short break, and we'll be back with a full second half of JV action. Thanks for watching. All right, we are back to play a full second half here of the JV game. Different starting five out for the Redmen. You have Doan and Overmiller playing there up top on this 2-3. Then you have Carr, Weltmer, and McCartney on the back line. Looks like Norton has their first five out. This is Melvin. Number 11 was Clark. This is Wilderman. Melvin looking for Jones. Weltmer. Good defense by Weltmer. Gets their board. And it's going to come over the way with Doan. Wyatt gets free from the corner. Off the mark. Ball's going to go out of bounds off of the Blue Jay there, number 15. Let's see, it's Cooper Bailey. So it's going to be a white ball. Wyatt on the inbound to Caden. Cross court to Doan. Over Miller to Carr. Carr inside to Weltmer. On the block, draws a triple team there. And it's going to get tied up on the jump ball for not quite a turnover. It'll stay Redmen possession, but that's a quick jump ball call. This is Ian to Carr. Carr trying to drop it off to McCartney. Inside to Weltmer. Nice play. McCartney with a couple of nice passes in this game tonight for some dimes. It's Weltmer's first bucket. And this is Wilderman. He's good for three. So it's 13-9. As Ian Doan brings it up for the Redmen. This is Overmiller. McCartney. Carr. Looking for that cutting Ian Doan. Going back to his right. Over to Wyatt. Wyatt trying to dump it off to Weltmer, but can't quite get it there. And Ian called on the foul and trying to steal the ball away, so it's going to be his first, team first. Shouldn't be too many players in foul trouble in this truncated game. This is Melvin. And that's Bailey. Looked like he may have been blocked by Carr. But a foul on the scrum for the ball. It's going to be Wyatt called for the foul. This is Jones on the inbound. In the corner to Melvin. Back out in the corner. Off the mark. Overmiller comes away with the board. Got three unofficially. Probably not very accurate at all, but the turnover here is this is Clark up ahead to Wilderman, who gets to the block for a layup, 13-11. This is Wyatt. We're going to have a timeout called. Smith Center on the timeout. Make it a full timeout. So we have 5 minutes and 9 seconds left. 13-11 is the Redmen lead. We have Tegan McKenzie with 6 points. Ian with a couple. Caden with a couple. Want to say thanks to our sponsors who help make the broadcast possible. Michael and Diana Rice. Dennis and Kathy Hansen, the Weltmer family, Tim, Dana, Declan, Drake, Darius, and Davey, the Kattenbergs, David, Denise, Dakota, and Dom, Marilyn Sear, who's Denise's grandmother, Mike and LaDonna Weltmer, Marilyn Lytle, Cecil and Jerry Lambert, Perry and Kendra Dabian, and family. So thank you for your support. If you'd like to support, you can do that by getting in contact with the school office. Carr was looking for Overmiller, and Overmiller's able to save it. But they're going to call him out of bounds on the turnaround. And so a turnover as 11 to 6 halftime lead is now down to 2 for the Redmen. This is Wilderman. Gets it to Melvin in the corner. That's Jones on the block and gets it to go down, so we have a tie score. Carr coming the other way. Drops it off to McCartney. Finds Overmiller in the corner. Going to be knocked out of bounds. That's going to be number 11 who knocked it out of bounds. That's Dean Clark. Some substitutions for the Blue Jays. Cox comes back in. Carr with a nice pass into Weltmer. I can't quite track it down. Doan saves it. This is Overmiller now. To Doan. Carr at the top. Going to drive. Pull up. Going to get fouled from behind. That's Wilderman. Benji's going to go to the line with a chance to shoot 2. I think they're saying Wilderman got him with the body. His hand was on the ball, but kind of going along for a piggyback ride. Carr misses the first. Tristan Platt's going to check in for Weltmer. Carr off the mark on both. It's Tyler Stewart on the rebound for the Blue Jays. That was number 15, Cooper Bailey, with the layup from the block. This is McCartney now. McCartney from 3, off the mark. Cox with the rebound. He's going to bring it up. Jones with the drive. Can't get to go down. Doan with the board. Getting tied up. I think they both thought it would be a jump ball call, but no call. So this is Ian. McCartney. Platt. Get it stolen by Wilderman, who makes the layup, 17 to 13. It's, I believe it's an 11-0 Norton run. Going to have a timeout, Smith Center. 3 minutes and 9 seconds left here in the third. 17 to 13. Again, thanks to many of the sponsors like Cecil and Jerry Lambert, Laura Burgess, the People's Bank, Jim Kirchner, Bob and Cindy Wagner, Bob and Wanda Deeds, James and Carol Wolf, P&G Computers, 3rd Street Design, Joyce Jones, the Carolyn Ruth Curtis Living Trust, Ron and Teresa Rensselaer, Ron and Pat Griffith, Tom and Carol Stewart, Donna Dunce, Buck Snowshack, Gerald and Jana Bouclair, Greg and Tamara Frank, Ardise Kattenberg, David and Susie Hudson, Joe and Betty Beffert Farms, People's Heartland Foundation, Eldine Holthus and the Holthus Boys, Eldine class of 50, Mike class of 72, Mitch 75, and Lyle class of 81. So thank you again for your sponsorship. And Smith Center will take the floor with Carr, Doan, McCartney, Overmiller, and Platt. And Blue Jays have Cox and Stewart and Jones and Wilderman and looks like Bailey. This is Carr on the inbound. Swings it over to Doan. To McCartney in the corner. McCartney going to drive the baseline. Looking for Platt. Can't hold on to it, so another turnover for White. It's going to be blue ball. 17 to 13. Norton's advantage. This is Wilderman. Doan with the steal. Doan with the jump style. Can't get to go down. Wilderman's going to have the rebound coming back the other way. Up ahead to Jones. Jones draws a lot of contact from McCartney. No foul call. Bailey with the rebound. And gets it to go 19-13. This is McCartney. Going to drive. Kick it out to Doan for three. Kaboom. 19-16 after that three-pointer by Ian Doan. This is Cox. Picked up by Platt. We're going to have a double dribble called against Cox, so a turnover. Be white ball now. White ball now, down three. 2 minutes and change left here in the third quarter of this three-quarter game. I guess you should call it a period. Second period of a three-period game. This is McCartney now. Carr to Doan. Platt not able to connect with Doan. So turnover. Going to be blue ball. This is Melvin. Picked up by Platt. Jones on the drive. Steps back in, blocked by McCartney. Nice block. Wyatt Overmiller. Swings it to Tristan. Back up top to Ian. To Benji, to Wyatt. Moving the ball a lot. Looking to get a good shot here. To Wyatt for three. Off the mark. Ian with a strong rebound and a nice move by Ian. Ian, scoring machine, as 19-18 now our score. This is Jones with the drive. Gets it by McCartney this time. 21-18. Lead back up to three. For the Blue Jays, that is. Lead back up to three. This is McCartney. Carr. Carr throws it away. It's going to be blue ball. Cox checks back in for the Blue Jays. So we're under a minute left here in the third quarter, what we're calling the third quarter. And this is McCartney guarding Jones. Cuts him off. Forces a miss. Platt with the rebound. Gets it to Overmiller. Overmiller needing some help to get it across the line. Loses it. Going to have a timeout called by Smith Center to save the possession. Wyatt's a really good ball handler. I think that left hand might still be giving him some problems. But I want to work our way through our thank you list. Thanks to Sherilyn Long, Dale and Audra Seaman, Neil and Karen Herndon, Theron and Lori Harris-Nape, Dennis and Judy Schmidt, Dennis and Pam Hutchison, John Overmiller, Burke and Kim Phelps, Realty One, Skip and Marie Overmiller, Larry and Barbara Wilson, Jack and Arlene Ben, Mitch and Tammy Holthus, Carol and Wilma Berry, and Ray and Karina Harris-Nape. So thank you, everyone, for your sponsorship, and hope you enjoy watching us. We enjoy being here with you. And this is Carr on the inbound to Overmiller. And this is Ian. Ian's going to get it to Wyatt. And Wyatt working to his left. Nobody really moving, but this is McCartney on the drive. Gets double teams, going to lose the ball, get it back. Fight through, going to draw the foul. So it's going to be a white ball. That was Bailey on the foul for Norton. Wyatt Overmiller on the inbound. Benji Carr, Ian Doan to Wyatt. The pump fake, and can't get it to go. So we're going to start the fourth quarter here in just a moment with a 3-point deficit for the Redmen, as the score is 21-18. Norton outscored Smith Center 15-7 in that third quarter. So it looks like the 5 for Smith Center as we start the fourth is going to be Platt, Doan, McKenzie, Carr, and McCartney. Both the Lady Red and the Redmen kind of thinned out numbers. The Lady Red had 6 for JV, and Smith Center has 7 here in the second half. So we begin fourth quarter action. Then you're going to have Doan, Platt, McCartney, Carr, and McKenzie. It's going to be Norton ball. This is Wildeman. They find Cooper Bailey for the basket, 23-18 now the score. This is Tristan, Benji. McKenzie finds a cutting Carr, who I think is going to get called for a walk. Yeah. So turnover, Smith Center, blue ball. This is Corwin Cox to Wildeman. For 3 for Wildeman. In and out. McCartney with the rebound. To Platt. This is Doan inside the Carr. Carr from the elbow. Off the mark. Rebound Wildeman. This is Melvin now, guarded by Doan. Wildeman gets free with the screen. McCartney pulls the rebound down, loses it to Bailey. No, Melvin with the reverse layup, in and out. Carr with the rebound, gets it to Doan. 6.5 minutes left here in the fourth. Redmen down by 5. Wildeman with the steal. And Wildeman with the basket. And McCartney on the foul. So lead is expanded out to 7, 25-18. Wildeman with a chance to earn an old-fashioned three-pointer. Weltmer checks in for McCartney. Off the mark, Weltmer has the board. This is Doan now. Carr inside the Weltmer. Into the block to McKenzie. Draws a triple team but gets it to go down. 25-20 now. 5-point deficit for the Redmen. We're under 6 minutes. This is Melvin, Wildeman. Melvin on the drive. Gets it to go. So Doan now. To Platt. Doan on the drive. Pull up for mid-range. No good. Wildeman coming back the other way. This is Melvin off the mark from 3. Teagan's going to get called for over the back. It's going to be blue ball on the side out. This is Melvin on the inbound. Number 30 is checking in Granberry for the Blue Jays. Wilderman is good. 9 points now, the lead, the largest lead of the game. This is Carr. To Platt. Back to Carr. Carr from 3, off the mark. Granberry with the rebound. Melvin up ahead to Wilderman. Melvin tried to save it. Carr with the loose ball. Now Carr bringing it up for the Redmen. Finds Doan in the corner for 3 long. Wilderman with the rebound. Up ahead to Melvin. Melvin saves it to Wilderman. Blocked by Weltmer. Blocked by McKenzie. And so it's going to be blue ball. Back-to-back Redmen blocks. Weltmer on a 3-point attempt. McKenzie on that offensive rebound. This is Melvin inbounding to Bailey. Corwin Cox. At 4.5 minutes now. Smith Center needs stops and makes. We have a timeout. Didn't see if it was going to be a full or a full timeout for Norton. So we have 4.5 minutes, a 9-point deficit for the Redmen. Through what?
Did you get through those?
I did get through our sponsors. Thanks everyone for sponsoring the broadcast. Again, if you'd like to help sponsor, you can get in touch with the school office. This is the JV action. Just drop off a check at the school office, and we'll add your name to the list and give you several shout-outs at the game. You can stay tuned after this JV game. The girls' varsity game will start not too long after. It's 6 p.m. And then followed by our varsity boys action. So this is Melvin, picked up by Platt. Smith Center in that 2-3. You got to figure Norton's probably going to go into a little bit of a milk the clock phase. Although Wilderman gets that to go down 31-20. Now our score. This is Carr. Drops it off to McKenzie. Back out the Carr. To Platt. To Weltmer. Weltmer with the long 2. So Caden with 4 points in this game. Cuts the lead to 9. Turnover by the Blue Jays. It's going to be a white ball. Carr is going to inbound. Getting it into Ian Doan. Ian looking for some help. Gets it from Platt to Carr. Back to Platt. This is Ian in the corner looking for Teagan. Teagan draws 4 that time and gets it to go. So deficit down to 7. Teagan having a monstrous game. Double-double here in just really only like about 10 minutes of game action for him. Turnover now, and Teagan with the ball. He's going to bring it up. He's going to get it to Weltmer on the block. Weltmer's going to draw the foul. Are they counting the basket? They did count that basket, so. Oh, no, they didn't. All right. On the floor is the call. Substitution for the Blue Jays as Tyler Stewart checks in. Benji Carr is going to inbound. Redmen down 7. Chance to make it a 2-possession game. Teagan short on that. Bailey with the rebound. This is Wilderman to Cox. It's Melvin on the drive. He's going to get fouled. There's Ian Doan on the foul. Dalton McCartney's going to check back in for Tristan Platt. We're under 3 minutes left now. 7-point deficit for the Red. This is Melvin. Inside the Wilderman. Gets the turnaround over McKenzie. So 9-point lead for the Blue Jays. Doan on the drive to the elbow. The bank shot is good. So Ian with another basket. Ian and Teagan have kind of carried the scoring tonight for the Redmen. This is Melvin in the corner to Stewart. Norton in no hurry to force any action. Ahead 7, 2 minutes left here. Near turnover, Cox saves it. It's Melvin in the corner. Wilderman. Doan. Oh, Norton calls a timeout. Looks like they have a full timeout here as we're 1 minute 53 seconds left. Game action. Redmen down 7. So following.
FFA food tonight if they're watching from home. They're going to eat some food.
If you're watching the JV game from home and planning to come out to the varsity games, they have FFA food tonight at the high school. And on the other Redmond channel is the wrestling. Am I right?
Nope.
Oh, no.
It'll be on later.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
Okay. So you can get down here for a meal and varsity action if you haven't had dinner already. Even if you had dinner already, go ahead and come on out and eat again. We're going to pick action back up. Minute 53. Redmond down 7. This is Bailey on the inbound to Stewart. Doan with the steal. Doan the jump step and gets it to go down. 5-point now is the deficit. This is Melvin, guarded by Doan. Carter with the near steal. He's going to foul Cox, though. It's going to be the Redmond 6th. Carter's first, I believe. Going to be a side out. Bailey on the inbound. Gets to Melvin. Gets free. Cox. And Stewart. Cox shakes free. Misses. McKenzie with the rebound. Looking for some help. Gets it to McCartney. There's Benji from 2. Off the mark. Platt's going to check in for Smith Center. Checking in for Caden. Smith Center trying to set up the trap. This is Bailey. McCartney with active hands going to be called for the foul. Trying to force the action. 1-1 now. 33-28 with under a minute left here in the game. And that's Cooper Bailey to the line with a 1-1. Misses. McCartney with the rebound. Gets it to Carr. Carr into the paint. Kicks it out to Platt for 3. Off the mark. McKenzie with the board, but loses it. Doan and McCartney trying to set the trap up. Going to get a foul called. Another 1-on-1 opportunity for Norton. calling that on Benji. His second. Again, nobody really in any foul trouble in this abbreviated game. But Norton is in the bonus. Wilderman makes the first. Oh, Smith Center didn't need that. But that was Bailey with the rebound. Got it to Melvin, who got it to Wilderman, who's going to go to the line again. We're 1-1. Weltmer's going to check back in. Norton's going to call a timeout at 32nd. Timeout. So Smith Center's going to hope for another miss and a defensive rebound. As we have 29 seconds left.
Belleville here on Monday.
And 29 seconds left and a 1-1. So a makeup game for Valentine's Day, as Belleville, Republic County will be here in Smith Center, and we'll be hosting them. Game times will be the usual, with the JV games 4, girls varsity starting at 6, and the boys varsity following that. So this is Wilderman to the line, 1-1. He makes the first, 7-point lead now. So back up to a 3-possession game. And he gets the second one to rattle in. So this is Carr. Being checked by Wilderman. Gets a screen from Weltmer. And somehow, okay, Dalton's able to save that. Caden Weltmer from 3. Nothing but net. Kaboom. The basket counts, and officials stopped it for a moment. A timeout is now being called. Timeout on Smith Center. So 36-31. As Caden has found a shooting touch this game as well. It's been primarily Weltmer, Doan, and McKenzie providing the scoring for the Redmen. But they find themselves still in a pickle, down 5 with 15 seconds left. Smith Center with a timeout remaining. We have 9 team fouls, so this next foul will be the double bonus, the super bonus. Norton will shoot 2 from here on out from fouls. Smith Center setting up the pressure. They get it in to Melvin. Going to have a foul called on Smith Center. I believe it's going to be McKenzie. It is. So this is Melvin going to the line for 2. He makes the first. And misses the second. Carr with the board. 6 seconds left. Weltmer again from 3. Kaboom. 37-34. Timeout with half a second left. Caden Weltmer with back-to-back 3-pointers for Redmen possessions. Half a second left though, so you got to make something happen on the inbound pass. It's right about the minimum time you need for a catch and shoot, so it almost has to be like a clean interception and a shot. Maybe a foul, but I don't know.
fatal down here.
Yeah. You figure Norton will try to throw it over the top, get it as far away from the basket as possible. But it doesn't look like that unless you're going to send someone on a fly pattern here. This is Melvin on the inbound. They do, looking for Wilderman. He didn't. I think they're saying Wilderman did scrape it. Yeah, so it's going to be the end of the game. Trying to decide. I think they're going to say Smith Center ball. Half a second left. It is tough to see. I didn't even know if we could tell. Wilderman tried to sell it. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. The refs are saying he didn't, and that's what matters. And so Smith Center with a chance to make some magic happen here. They need a three-pointer. Caden Weltmer's had the hot hand, and so they're double-teaming Caden right now. They're going to call a timeout, Norton. So Caden makes back-to-back threes, and he draws a double team. Caden has a high hand. Ian's made a three this game. McCartney's not afraid to shoot it. And Carr takes several threes. So all the shooters are out there. Ed Carr doing the inbounding. So Carr's going to do the inbound it once again. See who they run the play for. My guess is it's going to be for Caden Weltmer. They're going to try to screen him with McKenzie and get Weltmer open in the corner. There's Caden, catch and shoot. Oh, and off the mark. So Redmen had a chance, but the game concludes with a 37-34 victory for the Blue Jays. We're going to take a break for a few minutes and come back for girls varsity action. We appreciate you watching. Thanks.